Hello, Virgo. What's going on? This reading is going to cover your next 3 to 4 days. So, starting from now, this point when you are watching it, the next 3 to 4 days, we are starting off with Ace of Wands first. I'm looking at Five of Cups. Okay. When we have Ace of Wands, it's something that comes through where we can really like get our hopes up about it. Like you can see all of the potential within it, but then having Five of Cups can be like it just kind of fizzling out a little bit. Like, you know, I really thought that this could have happened with it or that could have happened, and now I'm looking at it and I feel like that definitely didn't go the way that I thought that it would. And having Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, like maybe you thought something was going to be sustainable, and now that you're looking at this, you can feel like, I don't know if it's really looking like that to me. But I feel too like this is going to allow you to maybe come out of feeling that way. Maybe you have something going on here that's saying like, hey, we can turn things around. Hey, we can change things, but you're going to need to move through this on the emotional front in order for that to be realized. But yeah, this can just be something where you're taking a close look at this. You're feeling a lot of stuff about it. Seeing the fountain coming out. Yeah, this feels like one of those times where you got your hopes up about something and it wasn't a miscalculation, because I feel like you looked at something and you saw the potential within it. Whatever ended up taking place, it did not meet the potential of what it could have met. And then you could have felt shut down in that moment looking at this. But I'm also seeing the fountain coming out too. And the fountain is about the cosmic energy and the cosmic interplay. And I'm kind of feeling like this thing that didn't work out, like it's really so much better for you that it didn't, but you can still be feeling upset. Like this feels like one of those things where if you were to have become more engaged in this, it would have taken you somewhere that would have been much worse than this. So this feels actually like a blessing in disguise. However, when we're feeling upset about something, it can be difficult to recognize that. It can be difficult to see that because we feel upset, and that's okay. It's okay for you to feel disappointed. It's okay for you to feel let down. Let yourself feel everything. But don't shut down because of it. And definitely don't blame yourself. This feels just like something did not come together. Maybe how you thought it would. Some of you can feel like your fire is going out a little bit. But I will tell you this, okay? Something very magical is coming together here. I'm seeing something that is cosmically orchestrated that is going to come together, and this looks like a meeting of souls that is going to be happening with the fountain above the Three of Cups. We are ending with Three of Cups so far, and Three of Cups is when everything sort of comes together and we feel very happy about the way that things come together. And so I'm seeing something going on in the environment that's going to lead to this situation taking place. What I'm seeing too is that I feel like not everything is going exactly as you thought it would, but I'm not really seeing things be off track here. Having Ace of Wands be connected with Seven of Pentacles, this is something that you've been actively putting your energy into, but you can be looking at it and saying like, why is it doing this right now? Why is it doing that right now? I thought it was going to go this way, or I thought it was going to grow like that, or I thought this was really going to take off. And I've been putting my energy into it, and now it's not. And it can be really hard to be disappointed, hard not to be disappointed. When I initially saw this, it seemed like something new that you were trying that just like wasn't working out at all. But now that I'm looking more at the energy, this feels like something that was initially a new opportunity that you've been like pretty regularly, pretty consistently putting your energy into. And you can be like, it's like this plant that like you love it so much and you're like, this can really, like, something amazing can happen from it. It's like this banana tree that you always wanted and you've been taking the best care of it, but like no bananas are coming from it. And it's like you've been watering it and you've been figuring out how to put it in like optimum care. It's like in the right type of sunlight. You're watering it when it needs to be watered. You're like cross-pollinating. It's like doing all of this stuff and giving and like really putting your all, and you're like still nothing, still no bananas. It's just like this feeling of looking at it and feeling that way about it. And you're like, should I like keep investing in this? Like this can be a time when you question, should I keep doing this or not? But the why I'm smiling right now is that this is the thing is that you're gonna get bananas from this, and when you do, it's like going to exceed your expectations of things, and you're going to be so happy that you kept with this. But right now you can be having a really difficult time because you feel upset. You can be having a difficult time, and it's upset in a way where you're feeling disappointed, and you can even be like cutting your losses. But I'm not seeing you need to duck out of this. This feels like you have to keep working with this because miracles really do happen, and you're going to get a miracle out of this. I'm definitely seeing it be one of those times, okay? Let me just clarify so we make sure that we're all talking about the same thing here. Ace of Wands is about you having this metaphorical banana tree, okay? You've been, with Seven of Pentacles, you've been taking care of it. You've been putting your energy into it. You've been spending time. You've been consistent. You've been attentive. You've given it every like optimum thing that it needs to have. You've given it everything that it needed. And you can be looking at it and saying, what's wrong with you? Why are you not flowering? Is that what it's called? Producing. Why are you not? Come on, like what's going on? I'm giving you everything. Like, aren't you happy? It's like this type of feeling. Your challenge is to keep doing everything you're doing and manage your expectations and manage your emotions so you can keep doing this, because this feels like a time when you're like, well, according to my time frame, this should have happened by now, but it's not working on your time frame, but you're going to get something from this and it's going to be good. So you want to keep doing this. Do not quit. You need to keep moving on this. Your job here, your challenge here is to work with your emotional stuff and to not let that get in the way of this process, because you need to keep working on this. But it can feel really difficult when you're questioning things like, I don't even know, was this a good investment? Have I been wasting my time here? Was this all for nothing? All of these types of things, because you're getting upset now. You need to keep going with this. You need to not give up on this. Something here, something very powerful, something very amazing is going to be coming together. I'm seeing the fountain. There's something very special about what you're doing here. You need to not give up. Because this is that point where it's like people quit at this point. You need to keep going. You are going to see something happening that I'm telling you, this is going to be really amazing what this is that's happening. And you're going to feel very happy that you stuck with this. Like, this reading is just giving you encouragement, validating the way that you feel, because I can see you not feeling good about things. I'm seeing you look disappointed. I'm seeing that starting to eat at you, and then you're starting to question yourself. You're questioning your judgment. You're questioning if this was a good idea. Don't question. Everything is good. You need to keep doing what you're doing and manage your emotions. That's it. You work with that. You give yourself this space. I'm seeing somebody with a scarf wrapped around their neck. It looks like really fuzzy, but something like soft. I feel like I know this material, but I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, yeah, keep doing what you're doing exactly as you're doing it. Keep taking care of the metaphorical banana tree, however it is. This is something that will feel like kind of new to you, like relatively new, but you've put energy into it. So I'd say like it's not brand new because you've been consistently investing in this, but it's new-ish that you almost don't know if something's gonna happen with it or not, like that type of thing. where I'm seeing something getting off the ground, but you haven't seen it totally get off the ground. So you just need to be patient and keep doing this. But as far as, I think that with the timing of this, you may have thought that it was going to bloom or like produce in a shorter span of time, and it's taking longer, but that doesn't mean give up, because this is solely based off of your own expectations. And they may even be like a little bit arbitrary here. Like you may be like, in 5 days, this is supposed to happen. And it's like, it's going to take 10 days instead, but it's still going to happen. And it's going to exceed the expectations that you have. With the Fountain and Three of Cups, I'm telling you, like, this is going to be something miraculous within your life, and you are going to be so happy that you did not give up on this, but you have to work through the challenging stuff that this brings up for you that makes you want to quit, that makes you want to stop, that drains your energy. Because it's like you go and you check on it and you see that it's still, you're not seeing any bananas, then you're starting to feel upset, and then you're like, why am I even watering it in the first place? Like, maybe I'm going to pull it out of the sun, when it's like, no, please keep it in the sun. You need to keep doing what you're doing here. You just need to have some faith with this, because I'm seeing that something is going to be happening. You're going to be really happy with the results of this. Like, it's not even going to bloom like a regular banana plant. It's going to be more abundant than that. Miracles are happening. You need to trust. You need to believe. Something very significant is coming together from this process, and this will be something that you will feel over the moon with, okay? Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's a card of connection. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of, there's something really amazing that's going on here that's worth celebrating. There's going to be something that comes of this. It's going to be very, very amazing. Keep working with the energy, okay? Keep doing exactly what you're doing with this, taking care of it exactly how you're taking care of it. Keep being consistent in the way that you're being consistent. Work with your emotions. Do not let this make you get in your head. Amazing things are happening.